Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Mohamed Hany. I'm professor of family medicine in the College of Medicine and Medical Sciences, American Gulf University. I just wanted to share with you some tips of recording voice on PowerPoint and some tips on making or adding some interactivity to the presentation in order to make it more interesting and maximize the benefit for our students. So before starting, we need to make sure that the file supports recording and other advanced stuff. So if you go to Save As, you will find your file format. This one is at 97 2003 format, and this does not support recording. So you need to change this into PPTX or PowerPoint presentation format. And you probably would like to modify the title, for example. Now we click Save, and now your file is ready to accept your recording. There are two ways of recording voice over PowerPoint. The first one is, and this was already shared with you, insert, and you select audio, record audio, and you start recording. Okay, here's 5 seconds of recording. A good tip is to re-listen to what you've recorded. Another tip is not to use your own laptop mic. It is better to use one of these mics or an external mic. It will give you a better quality of voice. So now we have this one recorded. We have the symbol of recording here, and this is the recorded, the actual recorded voice. You go through slide by slide, and then just save and send. It will work it will work fine. The other way is to go for slideshow and choose record slideshow. This will give you some as you can see, it will give you more features. And you can start recording here. It gives you a timer, and now it's recording. Actually, it's recording my voice. I can also choose to add the video because I'm using my camera to record this presentation. So this is another thing. And by using this feature, you can go all through the presentation and record the voice. You can also use the laser or the pen or the highlighter while explaining, and this will appear for the students. So this is another method, and just also after finish it, just close and save and send to students. The other tip that I need to you, or I thought it will be beneficial to you, is to add an interactive case. So for example, this is an interactive case study or a scenario from the American Family Physician. It's a ready-made one. It tells the story of a person who wants to get screened for prostate cancer. And here we have an MCQ. So this is the vignette, and this is our question. But the thing is, we want this to be not just to be viewed by students as in this format. We can use the technology or the functions of PowerPoint to make it better. The first thing is to turn this one into one of the smart art graphs. For example, let's use this one, or even this one. This one looks better. So now it's within the smart art. The correct answer here is C. And we have another slide that explains why C is the correct answer. And another slide here that I've added is number 23. It says try again. So what we are going to do is put a link on each answer for the student that will take them to the place that we want them to go. Let's change this one. It's not working perfectly. This one is easier to manage. So from here, we insert action. So this is not, the number A is not the correct answer. So we need to insert a hyperlink to which slide? To the last slide. So this will take him directly to the last slide. B is also not the correct answer. And we will take him, when he click on B, it will take him to the last slide. C is the correct answer. So we need to take him to slide number 19, where it has the explanation. So we will choose slide and scroll to slide number 19. D is not a correct answer, so we will take him to the last slide. Also, E is not the correct answer. We will take him to the last slide. So this is how it looks for students. He has this slide. If he clicked on A, it will directly take him to this last slide. If he clicked on B, it will take him to the last slide. Try again. But if he chooses the right answer, it will take him to this one, which is the explanation why C is the right answer. Okay, another thing to consider is how to make him come back. So what I've done is, in the try again, I've added a link here to this shape, and it takes him to the last slide view from wherever he, in the presentation, he clicked on a wrong answer, it will take him here to try again. And if he clicked on try again, it will take him to the last slide view. And another thing, in slide number 19, we also can add a shape. And make it clickable. For example, go back, and we will also add an action to this one. And it will also take him, for example, to, from this, we need to take him to the other question. So it's slide number 17 in this example. And this will finish our modifications. We need also to do this to the other slide. So now if he clicked on a wrong answer, it will take him to the last slide. If he clicked on try again, it will take him back to this slide. Another wrong answer, another click, it will take him back to this slide. Correct answer will take him here. He doesn't want to go back to that slide. He goes to the whatever slide you are directing him to. So this is the second question. You can also use this in a more interactive way. So now we are moving from one question to another. You might want to, for example, ask him in a more interactive exercise, what investigation would you like to request? And he, for example, requests a certain investigation. Whenever he clicks on it, you provide him with, for example, the result of the investigation or the X-ray, and use this function for him to go back and forth through your presentation to be an interactive one. One more thing, prevent him from, for example, if you want to, here in transition, if you want to move from this slide to the next slide, there is a mouse click. But this function, you might need to uncheck the mouse on mouse click, uncheck on mouse click, uncheck on mouse click. And by this, you will obligate him when he's viewing the presentation to use the mouse and choosing answers and taking him to the areas that you wanted him to go. So this is almost everything. If you, another tip, if you want students not to use the actual PowerPoint file, you might also save it as PowerPoint show. By PowerPoint show, they will have only the ability to view it and click on it without, it will look like this. So they will not be able to open the file or modify the PowerPoint. They will only go through your presentation, but the clickable features will still be there. Thank you very much. This is almost everything that I wanted to share today. Inshallah, if you like the idea, I will record and share more videos with you. Thank you very much.